everyone, Eric here with a Star Wars unboxing. We have Attack of the Clones, Clone Trooper. This is a vintage collection figure, 3.75. I found this in a Walmart before the apocalypse happened, and I was actually looking for some Mandalorian figures, couldn't find anything, and this was the only thing on the peg at Target. And this was probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I guess, at this point. So I decided to go ahead and let's do an unboxing on it. I've starting to try to unbox some more things, so this seemed like a good idea for Star Wars, and I've always liked the clone figures. He comes with 2 weapons. I don't remember the name of the weapons. I think one's a DC-15. I don't remember the big blaster. Could be a DLT. I cannot remember the name. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's take a look at it. So we've got a nice card here. This, I think, is from the Geonosis battle. Kind of looks like it. One of the clone troopers here. I believe this one, the helmet comes off. We're going to check it out. He does come with 2 weapons. A longer rifle and the shorter blaster. I think, like I said, I think this is a DL. Is it the DC-15 or DL-15? I'm not sure. I used to really know all the weapon names, but I've kind of forgotten them, so don't blame me. This card's sort of bent anyway, but I'm going to just cut around it. I do like to kind of save the cards because I think the quality of some of these are pretty good. This is not the best, I think, card to me right here with this picture from Geonosis, but it's not the worst either. So that's pretty much it for the front. Let's take a look at the back. Go look at some of the figures here. See if it's going to sit. Probably not going to sit. We've got the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, a Remnant Stormtrooper, which I've been really trying to find a couple of those and not being able to find. Clone Trooper, I got that one. Jawa, I got that one. Shadow Trooper, I got that one. Sith Trooper, I have that one. I would like to have that Princess Leia. Wish I'd picked it up when I've seen a bunch of them on the pegs, but we'll get to it. This is VC45, and this is something I don't know. I haven't been collecting vintage collection for that long, but this is I guess a redo of the earlier figure. I don't know what the difference is. VC45 is pretty earlier in the line, so I'm just surprised they re-release a figure. They don't like change the number, so it doesn't kind of, you know. I mean, I guess the date stamp on the card would tell you the difference, but it just seems like they would change the number. I don't know. Maybe it's just something the way they do or whatever. And that's it. That's pretty much the back of the card. Like I said, pretty nice overall. But let's get out of the package and take a look at it. All right, let's take a look at the weapons here. And we'll go with the smaller blaster. So, see if we can zoom in a little bit. So, yeah. Got some nice silver details here. Side of the magazine, the front there. Got some silver paint. There is not much in the way of anything else. Just a few little details. No wear, no dry brush or anything like that. This blaster looks good. The longer rifle's got a bit of a slight bend, but not too much. Got silver on the bottom here. Silver along the top stock. Silver on the other pieces. Let's see. There we go. It's a nice detail. Look at that. You really have to zoom in to see that. You just don't see it. And sometimes it's hard to even see with the naked eye. It really comes out when you look at it on video here. So really nice. And the figure will hold all that. One thing I do not like, I'm a big fan of like weapon storage for these figures, holsters, anything where something can plug in. I don't see it on this figure at all. Nowhere to like put the rifle in his back. One thing you do get, helmet comes off, which is very cool. Here's the head sculpt. Does it look like the actor? I'm gonna say kind of no, not really. But, you know, the clones do have different looks. They're all sort of the same guy, but with different, you know, based on Django. So, to me, it's not, I don't know. It sort of is, but it's not really the greatest. So let's look at articulation here. Helmet does have one interesting, it's got like a nice paint there on the back. Nice details, looks good. Head will go up and down, rotate. Shoulders will come out a little, not much. It's super tight, so get an elbow bend, and that armor is limiting, so we'll bend here. Wrist will go up and down, swivel, spin all the way around. Upper abdominal, night on the ball joint. Really a lot of flexibility right there. You can completely go around if you wanted to do that, so that's cool. Legs will go out. You know, armor gets in the way a little bit, but I don't know if it's like a kind of like a ball universal joint or whatever. Here's your knee bend. You got a very nice knee bend, and it doesn't break the sculpt as bad, but you see that with some of these figures where like the knee, it looks terrible. This doesn't look as bad to me because they sort of keep that suit look there, so I'm okay with that. And then the foot, you've got, some of these are so tight. This will go up and down, side to side a little bit, but you can do that. 375 figures, they don't stand really well at all without some sort of stand. So put his helmet back on, and he will hold his weapons very well. They all tend to hold the guns pretty good. They've got that trigger finger thing mounted in, built in, so they hold the guns, and then they can put the finger in the trigger, sort of thing like that. So he holds it good. That's good. It's a nice looking figure. I wish I had more of these. It'd be nice to army build them, but overall, I think it's a great addition. I would love for them to start doing these where they sell 4 or 5 in a pack at a cheaper rate, maybe without all the don't need the card, maybe just a box with like 5 of these guys in a box, and say instead of $50, $49.99, you get 5 of them. Save a few dollars. You don't have to have all the special packaging. I think that would be a neat idea. If anybody's listening, be a great idea to do that. So here's the back of the figure. All nice details. They do a really good job with these 3.75. It's just, sometimes it's a hard proposition because it's like $8 difference between a figure that's much larger and a figure that's, you know, basically half the size. But sometimes you get what you pay for. Back of the figure. Yep. Got the peg holes. I'm going to get some stands pretty soon from that collecting warehouse, and I'm going to do a video on that and let everybody see that. I know the Action Figure Cave guys had shown off some stuff from there, and I got a place in the order. It's just what everything's been going on lately. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Check out the rest of the Rejecticons, Sardo, Noomspa 82, Larka's Lair, and Kato's collection. And subscribe to the channel if you hadn't. I do Transformers, I do Star Wars, I'm getting into 6 scale a little bit, so hopefully some more videos coming down the line that you'll like and enjoy, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Subscribe.